So we're starting our Pokemon escape room race, and I let Gappy do the countdown.
I'll count down from 5, okay?
Okay.
All right, 5, 4.
Yeah, no, take your time. Yeah. Noticing his counting is kind of slow, and I'm thinking maybe he's just trying to check his mic levels. He's probably just getting in the mood. Yeah. But he continues to count down super slowly. Almost there. You're so close.
We're almost there, yeah.
Now I'm starting to get nervous. There's no way he's trying to get the jump on me.
Why does arm thrust do like 2 points a day? I mean, 1. Let's go. Yeah, let's start
Okay,
right now.
all right.
Let's just start
God
right now.
damn it. I
Time.
fucking knew you would do some shit like that. All right. So I'm naive as fuck, and Gappy just pulled a fast one on me. Surely that would be the only time, right? Speedrunning can be lonely sometimes. You know, there's the occasional chatter who will talk shit, crack wise even. It's mostly a solo gig, so I figured maybe it was time to make a friend. Enter Gappy. He's a streamer on Twitch, mostly doing variety content. He enjoys the occasional Pokemon venture, most recently with his egg locks.
Who picks unknown? Who likes unknown?
He asked if I wanted in, and I was like, sure, cool, sounds fun. So I came up with what I thought were a couple interesting sets, but Gappy wasn't a huge fan.
You gave him hustle and high jump kick. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, guys, don't worry. He has fury swipes.
So the reason I'm telling you guys this is because as much as I love Gappy, he's a bit of a trickster, a troll even. So I was thinking, let me give some of that energy back to him in the form of these egg lock sets. And I thought that would be the end of the little back and forth. So when one of my hacker buddies sends over his escape room and is like, you should stream this, I'm like, sure, this sounds fun. Let me hit up Gappy. We can make it a race, do a whole thing. And Gappy was down. For me, I was just excited to take it easy for once and kick back with a friend. But turns out, Gappy had different plans. So like I mentioned at the start, Gappy does a little trolling and starts the race half a minute before me. That's fine though. 30 seconds? That's not the end of the world. I just gotta focus on the task at hand. So I start taking a look at what we've got around us. Nurse Joy sounds a little sick. I hope she will get well soon. I want to say that's a hint. You have so little Pokemon in your party. I'm not talking to such a wannabe. Okay, I should check every box, right? Okay, we got something. A Yamask with a rare candy. Clearly the first obstacle we gotta clear is this Mayfight, and I was racking my brain trying to think of ways to beat it. Chat was throwing me suggestions, some helpful, some not so much. It's completely out of left field idea, but what if there's a hint? If the hack changed the graphics for the wallpapers, you can choose to change. Okay. I'll try changing the graphics of the wallpapers. Eventually, we use the Geodude here to level up Makuhita, at which point it learns Whirlwind, and that in combination with Yamask gives me all the pieces I need to beat this first fight. For whatever reason though, I was having trouble putting those pieces together. That in combination with chat giving me all these different possible ways to go about approaching this, I was starting to get tilted. We should have kept Sand Attack. No, I shouldn't have. Back off, please. You're making me lose brain cells. Gappy though was able to find his own solution.
So this is how we grind up. I did get a rare candy because it keeps saying like your Yams doesn't want to learn a new move. There's got to be something that's supposed to learn.
So Gappy was able to cheese past this Mayfight by sacking his Yamask to Clefable's Misty Explosion, thus giving him enough experience to Makuhita to level it up until it evolves into Hariyama, at which point it's strong enough to beat Meganium. Now, technically the sign here says you shouldn't grind in order to beat any of the puzzles, which is why I didn't think to do it this way, but since Gappy didn't see the sign, I'm willing to hand wave it. That's fine, no biggie. This is the eventual way we're able to figure it out, albeit 10 minutes later.
Bro, he's still... He's the actual Pokemon YouTuber. This should not be happening. Why am I ahead? He's still on the Mayfight, Dan. Hey, so here's a hint.
Yeah, please.
You should consider trying to make the level number bigger.
I'm doing that.
It worked really well for me, you know?
Listen, just because I like Pokemon doesn't mean I have the greatest problem-solving skills, okay? At this point, because it took me so long to beat this fight, and because Gappy jumped in call to give me a hint on how to beat it, I was starting to sweat. I was starting to worry that maybe Gappy had already beaten the entire escape room. But I try to shake it off for now and just focus on the task at hand again. Okay. So clearly we need to do this double battle. We use the rare candy to revive Yamask, which lets us take part in this double battle. Let's have Yamask do some, or maybe we want to keep Yamask alive. I should have kept Vital Throw. Rock Smash? No, I don't think so. Perfect. Oh my god. It's too easy. Then I'm able to find this Master Ball on the ground, thank god. Oh! That's huge! Oh my god, Gappy's trembling in his boots right now for sure. We trade our Hariyama for the Wooper that we beat in the aforementioned double battle, which lets us use Surf to get across the other side of the water. Just when I'm starting to get my confidence back, Gappy jumps in with this.
Hey, have you gotten to the part with the pecan?
Don't try it.
Try what?
You're not gonna get me.
I'm literally ahead. What are you talking about?
I thought you were trying to do a D's Nuts joke, sorry.
Bro, not all of us are children. You know, some of us are running mature chat rooms around here.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is a high IQ, mature chat room that I run here, okay?
Anyway, here's the new puzzle we found ourselves in. We have this tall grass that spawns Girafarig and Scyther. We also have this double battle that's unbeatable in its current state because the opponents have a Breloom and a Sceptile. And we have a Kirlia over here that seems like it won't join our party until we give it an apple, wherever that comes from. We come up with a solution to deposit everything for Wooper, which allows me to get past the double battle. And by walking past, we can see that there's this tree here that could be cut down if we're able to find cut somehow. The problem is that I can't catch a Scyther. If I catch a Scyther for cut, I will have 2 Pokemon and I'll have to fight these guys. That's when we come up with our first idea. I have to feint Wooper. I get it now. Catch the Scyther. We gotta feint the Wooper. So we catch Scyther. It's holding cut. We teach it, feint Wooper on another Scyther, and then... Okay. So now I'm forced to re-strategize and I'm completely at a loss, which means I have to go to this Game Master NPC to give us a hint. With the Game Master's help, anything can happen. We're looking for some food for Kirlia. There's a unique tree in the woods that should provide some tasty fruits. This one? You know, looking back, that seems a little more obvious now. And after that little mission, we finally have Kirlia in our party. We took its Everstone. We finally catch Girafarig with the Master Ball. And at this point, I actually have all the pieces to the puzzle. It's just a question of how to put it together. So things are actually starting to look up for us. And crucially, Gappy is starting to realize that too.
He's catching up to us. He's on the same pace as us. Please tell him that, like, oh, Gappy's super ahead. Holy, whoa, Gappy's almost done or something. Guys, please.
How many minutes ahead would you estimate you are from where I am?
You have a good chance of catching up, and while I don't know the exact number, you should definitely keep continuing because I'm sure you'll catch up eventually.
Cool. And you know what? I like that because I feel like I was down on my luck for a little bit and I didn't believe, but you've given me the resolve. So I think I can come back.
I'm glad I've given you that. I'm glad I've given you that. You might be able to catch up to soon. I know you're far away right now.
Oh, so I'm far away. I feel like I figured this all out. These are the 2 that win, obviously. Sapsipper, Girafarig, and Wooper tanks electric moves. We're a little too late. Oh, god damn it. This double battle is proving to be a more difficult puzzle than I thought. 15 minutes of running back and forth, and I don't make any progress on this fight whatsoever. So I take a step back and I brainstorm for a second, and I try to remember what I know about Gen 3 AI. Based on my understanding of how AI works, I'm pretty sure that Breloom should always target Wooper with Energy Ball, and Sceptile should never attack Wooper because from what I can tell, it only has Thunder Punch. And I know it's not a coincidence that the game gave me Girafarig because it has Skill Swap and Sapsipper, which means if I can somehow get Girafarig's ability onto Wooper, Wooper becomes invincible to both Breloom and Sceptile. And since Gappy already gave us a strat for the May fight, I assumed he had already beaten this double battle and he was just being a homie again, trying to help us catch up. And you know what this does? We need Wooper to get Sapsipper from Girafarig. I'm fairly certain of that.
Wait, let me make a clip of exactly what he just said right now. Wait, hold on.
I don't know how to kill Sceptile and Breloom with Ice Beam.
Wait, so what's your plan? Sceptile Breloom with Ice Beam?
My original plan was we get Wooper to level 20, we evolve into a Quagsire, we skill swap Girafarig, Sapsipper onto Wooper, and then we need Yamask to take out Venusaur. What do you think of that?
That seems really, really smart. You should definitely try it out.
Now, it took me until this long to finally realize that Gappy had actually been mind gaming the f out of me. I turned the 3 brain cells I had left into overdrive, and I tried my best to implement my strategy. I need to use all of my Pokemon that I've collected thus far in order to have enough free turns to skill swap Girafarig Sapsipper onto Quagsire. Also, I evolved Wooper into Quagsire because I thought I could Ice Beam kill the Breloom and the Sceptile. That was another failed idea. Once Quagsire has Sapsipper, all I need to do is thief the Venusaur that comes afterwards because it turns out it's holding a Dawnstone this entire time, which would allow me to evolve Kirlia into Gallade, which can then learn Cut, which can then get me past this tree. So I don't actually have to beat this double battle, I just need one of the first 2 Pokemon to switch out into the Venusaur. But the problem is that this Yamask has Mummy, which can screw up my ability swapping plan if the conditions aren't perfect. So at this point, I'm just throwing everything I've got into this problem. Failed attempt after failed attempt, and I'm still unable to get this Quagsire the Sapsipper ability it needs in order to beat these first 2 Pokemon. Pokemon. I don't know if it was my brain slowly rotting over the course of the last couple hours or if chat had finally broken me down, but I was trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. Shit was just not working out. But finally, after 40 minutes of straight failed attempts, this happened. Skill swap Yamask, switch out to Quagsire. Oh. Part one. Okay, and now we just wait for the, yes, okay. This is huge. Okay, hold up, hold. Thief, Venusaur. Let's go! I'd finally done it. Despite Gappy trying to mind game me, his chat trying to convince me I was behind, this puzzle throwing me for a loop time and time again, I had finally been able to execute and beat the puzzle as intended. I couldn't wait to see the look on Gappy's face when he found out that I had beat.
Congratulations on second place, man. We finished in at 1 hour 43 minutes.
Shut the f up, really?
Yeah, we're watching Mr. Beast right now.
Like, actually?
Yes.
No way. Oh my god. I couldn't believe that not only had I been beaten at my own game, but I had been disrespected. I had heard that the creator of the escape room was planning on making a second one, so I did what anyone would do. And I feel like, you know, game two, I think maybe if you're lucky, we'll only get to watch like 10% of a Mr. Beast video instead of halfway.